Greetings to all you. This is Sonam Singh. In this video, we'll discuss discussion strategy. At very first, we'll see the definition of discussion strategy. According to Professor Lee, discussion is an educational group activity in which the teacher and the students cooperatively talk over some problem on topic. Under this strategy, some topic is taken up and the teacher motivates students to discuss it. This strategy gives opportunities for interaction among students. It is necessary for the success of this strategy that students should have opportunity to express their opinion freely. In the discussion strategy, students should be motivated to speak, but a teacher should continue to work in the capacity of a guide and director. Thus, the discussion strategy are of the three types. Let's see here forms of discussion strategies. There are three forms of discussion strategies: formal, informal, and structured. In structured, subcategorized buzz session, meaningful structured, general discussion, group discussion with points for discussion. Now see here formal discussion. A formal discussion is used for the attainment of predetermined programs and objectives. This type of discussion has its definite rules and principles. It is a formal discussion controlled by a teacher through question and answers. This occurs between teacher and students. Now let's see informal discussion. Informal discussion, in this rules and principles are not used. In other words, the participants in an informal discussion are not bound by any rules. It is informal, voluntary participation under guidance. This can be between teacher and students or student and student. Buzz discussion. It is a short, structured, purposeful buzz session with small groups followed by reporting to the whole class on some specific questions. Meaningful, structured general discussion. These are purposeful, structured group discussion followed by reporting to the whole class and followed by general discussion. Discussion on teaching points. This is a group discussion with definite points of discussion. Desirable change is brought about in students' behavior, their communication, attitudes, values, social development, etc. through the discussion strategy. Now we'll see the characteristics of discussion strategy. Point number 1. In it, wrong approaches are discouraged. Point number 2. Students' confidence is aroused. Point number 3. It is helpful in the development of students' attitude. Point number 4. It motivates students to listen carefully and respond properly. Point number 5. In it, student and teacher come together and understand each other well. Point number 6. This makes students active. Point number 7. It enhances creative abilities of students. Point number 8. This is a democratic strategy. Point number 9. In this, more opportunities are available for society learning. Point number 10. By this, higher objectives of cognitive and affective domains can be achieved. Point number 11. It enhances the power of logic, increases knowledge and cultivates speech. Limitations of discussion strategy. Point number 1. All students are not able to speak equally well. Point number 2. It can create jealousy and competition among students. Point number 3. Sometimes students are deviated from the topic. Point number 4. The people who criticize or look into shortcoming of all aspects can destroy its very purpose. Suggestions for improvement of discussion strategy. Point number 1. All students should be given equal opportunity to speak. Point number 2. The students who do not speak should be encouraged to come forward. Point number 3. Students should be prepared by asking such questions which arouse their thinking. Point number 4. The topic for discussion should be specified after mutual discussion. Point number 5. Only creative and meaningful criticism should be encouraged. Point number 6. As far as may be possible, debatable topics should be neglected. Point number 7. A teacher should function like an active controller. Point number 8. A discussion should always be meaningful and purposeful.